The Shy, feeling the heat. Because we feeling that shit. That's why we got the AC on right now. Your boy Dane Diddy.
Ambitious Ace.
Yeah, man. It's a hot one out here in Atlanta. It's a hot one in the Shy.
Yeah, it was pretty hot.
Yeah, it looked pretty damn hot, man. So let's start off with Kevin, man.
Hold on, before that, was it just me or did I crack up in the beginning where you heard Ronnie previously on the shot?
I wasn't
You didn't
paying
hear
attention. Nah, I wasn't paying attention.
Bro, I was crying because he was just like, previously on the shot.
That's his voice, man.
I'm sorry, but it's just funny to me for some reason because I'm thinking about him in character.
Just do the whole review in that voice.
I can't do that. I can't.
But yeah, man. So Kevin, he's putting on his tie. His mom came in. I just want to say, like, I thought the acting there was a little bad. Just the timing. When he was finishing her sentences.
Oh.
Because it's like she was stopping for him to finish the sentence.
Okay, yeah.
Just nitpicking. But, you know, his mom, you know, she was feeling it. She said that he looked like his dad. They go to the funeral. Your boy Papa, man.
Yeah.
Damn, this is even worse than when T'Challa's dad died. I was like, God damn. And then he's just like, oh, my bad.
Yeah.
Sorry for your loss, Kevin. I was like, at this time, how is Jake more logical than Papa? Where does that happen?
Papa just trying to lighten up the mood, man. That's all it is, man.
That was our first time seeing Papa's dad, right?
That was our second time. We saw him in the midst of preaching last time.
Yeah.
You know, when he's selling candy.
He was sweating.
Yeah.
Like, oh, he long-winded. He about to finish now. But, yeah, so the mom gets confronted by the father's sister.
They was wild for that. She was wild for that. It ain't the time and place for that. If I was Kevin as a little kid, I would have been like, yo, y'all need to chill. It ain't even that serious.
Her name is Nina. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was like, y'all need to chill. That was kind of out of pocket.
I mean, but I've seen some stuff like that happen at family functions. You ain't never seen that before?
Yeah, that's why I said it's out of pocket, man. Come on now. The kids are already feeling bad. You trying to create more drama?
Yeah. So, you know, Kevin gets home. His mom is arguing.
Yeah.
How did you feel about the daughter trying to tell the mom about how she broke up with her father and how it was her fault?
I mean,
like, she's a kid. How does she know the particulars of their relationship?
I mean, it's kind of back and forth. You can take either side. I get the grief, and grief is dealt with many different ways. That's not a good way to deal with one, especially what else she tried to do in that episode and everything like that. But the more thing I looked in that scene is just how they wasn't paying attention to, my opinion, the most important person in this whole deal is Kevin.
Yeah, I was just about to mention that because it seemed like he couldn't get a break from anybody until the very end with Jason. With
Brandon.
Brandon.
Mm-hmm. And I feel like that was the most hurtful thing to me, is just seeing him go through that, because, you know, I could relate to that feeling of like you didn't cry at a funeral, because I've been in that situation. So I can understand how he feels. Like, you just in the moment and you don't really know what to feel. And the fact that his mom or his sister can't console him like that.
Well, they were dealing with their own stuff.
Yeah.
So they weren't even paying attention to him. He walks in there arguing. They didn't even see him leave.
Yeah.
They didn't see him come in. They didn't see him leave. Yeah. He kind of went to his sister later on in the episode. She kind of pushed him off. Get out of my room. Yeah. It's just like, goddamn. And just to see, like, you know, he was crying and while Brandon was cutting his hair, and I'm pretty sure he felt like secure. Like, Brandon really is taking up this big brother role for him. Yeah. Ever since.
And I thought that was really cool, man. I'm liking how this season is bringing characters together that we met from the last season and pairing them in really cool ways.
Speaking of pairing, my favorite pairing on the show right now, your boy Irresponsible Emmett, who's trying to become responsible. Yeah. And then your boy Brandon.
Yeah, man.
Their interaction was hilarious. Yeah. You know, from the sneaker conversation, because I was feeling my boy Emmett right there.
I was like, Brandon in that sense, man. Like, I love gym shoes.
They're not gym shoes.
I love gym shoes. I was just saying, but I get it, man. When you're the sneakerhead, there's a specific passion that you have about sneakers. So I thought that was a dope interaction. It really was.
I'm not that as passionate about sneakers anymore, but I have been before, so I know that feeling. Like,
but would you ever lick a shoe like that though, bro?
That if they're brand new, I would.
What?
But it's not something that I go out of my way to do.
Because he licked the whole bottom of the shoe.
But that's what people do. Like, I don't know. I know Fat Joe used to do it on TV. Like, when he did Cribs and he was showing all his sneakers, he's like, yeah, these are brand new. And he just licked the bottom just to show you they brand new. Because he ain't going to lick some shoes that he done walked around in the streets on.
I guess
it's
man.
it's just a bragging thing.
Gotcha.
Now, would I actually do it? Absolutely not. That's just some immature shit. Like you won't see me hold money in an Instagram picture. That's some 90s shit. But their whole interactions was super funny, man.
Yeah.
Like the whole inside of the grocery store, sticking their heads inside the fridge. I thought
who hasn't done that? Like for real,
I thought it was hilarious when he said this must be what it's like to hug Rihanna.
Yeah, that
was hilarious. I thought that was hilarious. Yeah. And they actually work really well together, surprisingly. Mm-hmm. You know, he's getting his social media following up, they're helping each other out. Yeah. And then Brent, like, it seems like they're kind of forming a friendship. Yeah. Because Brandon kind of needs a friend.
The whole baby mama drama stuff they was talking about. That
was hilarious. Because he was talking about, you know you could pull out, right? And then he's just like, it ain't that easy.
Yeah. But I just thought it was
I thought that was hilarious.
Yeah, it was just crazy how just the revelation of his baby mama posting got that check on Instagram. Like, I ain't never seen that happen. Does that happen? Because I ain't seen nothing like that.
But I'm pretty sure if social media was around when we were younger and my homeboy had them 3 kids by them 3 baby mamas and he was only paying 1, I'm pretty sure that would have been happening.
Man, he was getting lit up one by one. I was like, well, damn.
That was hilarious. And then Keisha called him because Keisha kind of wanted him to come lay with her. And then him being the scumbag he is in that department even said, like, look, this ain't the right time.
I told you, man. Emmett got it, man. He ain't all irresponsible.
Well, I thought it was cool that he took his mom out on a date. I thought that was sweet because, you know, it was funny because she got all dressed up.
Yeah.
And then she thought it was going to be
She
Rufus.
was like, boy, if you don't come on, pull out my chair.
Yeah, that was funny the way she was schooling him. Yeah. And, like, his apology seemed really heartfelt.
Yeah, that was cool.
And he just seemed to be doing well.
Yeah.
As opposed to how we seen him a couple episodes ago when he was crying out his mom's door.
Right,
you know, I thought that was dope. And Brandon meeting your boy Otis Perry.
Yeah, man.
The way Otis set it up to be, man. Like, this guy is working.
He did it the perfect way. He locked him in, and conveniently, he didn't know, but at the right time where he's feeling like he's growing. And he's
on social media now.
He's on social media. So it's just like he got him at the right moment. So I'm scared and interested to see how this is going to play out, man. Because I want Brandon to succeed, but, man, at the expense of this, it's going to be hard to watch.
Yeah, well, let's talk about how Otis ended up looking for Brandon in the first place, man. Your boy Reg. So Toussaint basically kicked in one of his houses. Mm-hmm. She was told not to touch anybody, not to take anything. They take everything. They whooped the ass of one of the dudes.
Yeah.
And then she sat outside and watched Reg outside drink a soda for like 2 hours.
Yep.
While Reg sent his brother to deliver something to Otis, which I thought was funny because when the guy told him, hey, get his kid a large cheese.
Extra cheese or something like that.
A large extra cheese. And just how far he had to go to take the damn thing upstairs.
It was a whole, like, montage of him walking. I was like, damn.
Yeah, so then we ended up seeing him going to see Old Man in prison. I'm not sure what his name is. He called him Old Man.
Yeah.
And this was a really enlightening conversation because we see for sure that Duda has a boss.
Yep.
And then he basically, you know, gives him some drinks.
And some cutty.
Yeah, told him the girl was there for him.
Man, just the look on his face, he was satisfied. He was like,
my nigga.
Like, that right there, you know, and how the guitar just kicked in at the right time. It was perfect.
And my good man. It was just like all of it was the perfect setup, man. Lena killed that scene. That was perfect.
Yeah.
Chemistry of everything coming together in that scene. I'm so happy we didn't get to see Jerica this whole episode. So let's talk about your boy. So that pretty much, eventually we see him go see Reg one more time. Dude, goes to see Reg one more time and pretty much takes a corner from him and tells him, you know, he's not going to take too lightly to any more fuck-ups. And why would he put the drugs and the money in the same house? Like, did you not watch the BMF documentary? I mean, I've seen enough movies to know you don't do that.
So what you feel about your man Ronnie, man, and his development this episode?
I'm not buying the redemption story. Like, everybody staring at him, he deserved it. Mm-hmm. That's how I felt. Mm-hmm. I felt like everybody should stand. Okay, you turn the AC on, cool.
Yeah.
But you still killed the 16-year-old kid. Popping a water faucet out ain't gonna make me feel good enough.
Rafik said he had the same kind of issue when he you know, and he rebuilt himself.
But Rafik lied to the judge to get out.
True.
We don't know that yet.
Yeah.
So that one detail is gonna always make me feel some type of way about Ronnie, no matter how he tries to redeem himself.
Yeah, I felt like there was a little glimmer of like kind of satisfaction for Ronnie, just the fact that he could give back in some way. But I feel like it's going to be short lived because somebody's not going to like all that. And do you feel like they're trying to pair him up with Emma's mom in a way? Do you think that's going to happen?
It's looking like that's the direction they're trying to go. I hope not. Mm-hmm. I hope maybe we can meet some other guy for her or something. Because I like her a lot on this show. Yeah. But her and Ronnie, I don't want to see it. Ronnie's Tracy's person.
Emmett not going to like that.
Right, Tracy?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ronnie's Tracy's person.
Emmett ain't going to like him.
Nah, Emmett might kill him.
No.
Beat him to death with some sneakers.
Hey, man.
But yeah, we also did see Detective Cruz kind of like console Detective Trufant on her ways of going about police work. Yeah. Now I don't like that shit either. Like, there's other ways to get stuff done. Yeah. You don't got to go in smacking people upside the head and shit like that. She punched him dead in the face.
Dead in the face.
And I mean, don't get me wrong. It's cool to see him working and trying to help out, like with the knowledge that he does have, but just the way she went about that shit was.
It's getting kind of frustrating. I feel his frustration, man. He's not the head of anything anymore, and I feel like he doesn't like anything that's going on, but he wants to be the lead of this. So hopefully he gets his chance because she fucking up.
Did we miss anything?
I think we pretty much covered everything.
That's pretty much everything. Yeah, the trio was smoking weed on the roof. Yeah. Papa had a couple funny lines about how they would. Right, weed is a gateway drug.
Gateway drug, yeah.
We know it's not. That's the old dare shit they used to teach. But I mean, for some people it is. But it was a kind of cool scene. They couldn't feel their feet. You know, I'm pretty sure that pizza was tasting real good. But aside from that, I mean, that was pretty much the whole episode. Yeah. Ronnie ended up, I guess, going back to work at the church afterwards. We didn't get to see that. I'm still waiting for Ronnie to go talk to his homeboy. The home upside down.
He's got to make an appearance sometime. Yeah.
Because we haven't seen him since season 1 after Ronnie got rid of the gun that he shot Coogie with. So need some closure on that situation. Right. So that's pretty much it. I enjoyed this episode. I thought it was actually really good. I just like the direction they're going with Jada. I like the direction they're going with Emmett. It just looks like he keeps trying to work himself to get more mature as we go. Brandon is finally found somebody that's kind of helping fill the side of him that he didn't really want to deal with. Yeah, so it's a cool dynamic that's happening on the show. Love Kevin, definitely. Papa, Jake. Jake wasn't on that gangster shit this episode, which was cool. Yeah. Dude, I seen to kind of console Reg for trying to even think about pushing him in that direction. Yeah. So yeah, I like the way this thing is going, man.
Yeah, me as well. I can't wait for the next episode.
Yeah, man. Let us know down below how y'all felt about this episode. What was your favorite part? How y'all felt about some of the stuff that happened that we spoke about. Hit us up as well on Instagram at TRC Podcast.
Ambitious Image.
And then Twitter at TRC Podcast Live.
Ambitious Ace.
All right, y'all.
Peace.
Peace.